Hey guys, Ricky here from Most Valuable Podcast, here to give you my 5 sits for week number 4 in fantasy football. And these are guys that me personally, I don't like the matchup. I would stay away from them, probably find a different option for this week. And heading right into it, number 5, the Rams defense. And the reason why I say the Rams defense is they're going up against the Cardinals, and the Cardinals put up a whooping of points on the San Francisco 49ers. The Rams have been a team, they only gave up 10 points last week, but Big Ben got injured. I think it was a 10-6 game yesterday, but there's something about this Cardinal team that I just don't feel confident in the Rams doing that to them. Carson Palmer has these guys going. Andre Ellington should be back for week 4 against the Rams. So then you got Ellington and CJ question mark K, as Bruce Arians is calling him, as their double-headed backfield. Then you got David Johnson, the rookie. So 3-headed monster there in Arizona. I just stay away from him this week. Number 4, we have Colin Kaepernick. Same game. Arizona and 49ers. He threw 2 pick sixes going up against the Packers in week 4. I'd stay away from Cap. If you got to find another option at quarterback, go ahead, check out my pickups video for a quarterback that is owned in under 20% of ESPN fantasy leagues. But Kaepernick throwing 2 pick sixes against the Cardinals. Could throw another one against the Packers. Packers are a good team. They're going to handle him easily. Number 3, and this is an interesting one to me, Jarvis Landry. And the reason why I say Jarvis Landry is it feels like to me the main guy in town when it comes to that wide receiver core, especially with fantasy points, is looking like it's going to be Rashad Matthews moving forward for the Dolphins. I mean, Landry, I think, had 8 points this past week, 7 before, whereas Matthews have had double-digit points the past 2 weeks. So with me, Landry, I'm sitting him this week, see what he can do. I know in fantasy it's kind of like, well, if you do that and they do really well, they're on your bench. But I really think that Matthews is now the number 1 fantasy option for Miami. Landry just has to prove himself a little bit. I'd probably sit him this week going up against the New York Jets. Then at number 2, we have Ameer Abdullah. And the reason why I'm saying sit Ameer Abdullah, Monday night game at Seattle, Ameer Abdullah fumbled. He fumbled. His butt hit the ground before the fumble, but it still came out. He has fumble issues. Seattle's a team that loves to force turnovers. So you had 9 points against Denver. You'll probably have a lot less. Matt Forte only got 7 when he played Seattle last week. So unless you want a 5 to 6, maybe 7 at the best performance, I would sit Ameer Abdullah for week 4. Then number 1, he plays tonight, hasn't played as I'm recording this video, Alex Smith. And the reason why I'm not playing Alex Smith is Cincinnati has looked good this year thus far. They limited Joe Flacco to a mediocre game. Phillip Rivers didn't have a chance against these guys. I just feel Alex Smith hasn't had a just blowout game. He's not going to have it against the Bengals. And if you go ahead and start Alex Smith in week 4, you're just not going to have a good time and probably going to lose your matchup. Well, that's going to do it for my 5 sits for week 4 in fantasy football. As always, go ahead and tell me down below, who did I leave off the list? Who is on the list that shouldn't be on the list? Do you agree? Is Alex Smith going to be do you agree with me? Should you sit him in week number 4? Like I said, go ahead, tell me down below in the comment section. You can go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Ricky Widmer. Most Valuable Podcast is at Most Valuable Pod. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video. Go ahead, hit that like button, that subscribe button, all that good stuff. And as always, have a good day, everybody. Hey guys, like the video? Then hit that subscribe button. But if you liked it even more, you should check out our Patreon page,
We have a lot of different rewards and goals for those of you who would love to support us. So make sure to click that link down in the description to check out those pretty kick-ass rewards.